welcome to another J-Dude Viewing and Reacting. Today I'm going to take a look at WatchMojo's top 10 times wrestlers actually got hurt. Here we go.
This Christmas, the wait is finally over. Do you go to the movies?
Of course I go to the movies.
Match with Tarzan Goto. A tag team match with Tarzan Goto.
I recognize this episode.
65-year-old Uncle the Sheik goes terribly wrong.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times wrestlers actually got hurt.
Do you think there was ever a match where you think he went too far?
What?
I recognize Ashley's voice from he does watching WatchMojo list for top 10 animes.
Both accidental instances of injury as well as intentional moments of violence. So strap in, because it's going to be a wild ride. Number 10, Ring of Fire.
Wow, that's taking things outside of your own hands and trusting in the environment someone else has created for you.
The average wrestling fan could certainly be forgiven for not being familiar with frontier martial arts wrestling.
I remember
aka
this match.
FMW.
I made a meme on
However,
DeviantArt based on
Dark
this.
Side of the Ring exposed Onita's FMW to a new audience, while simultaneously evoking a lot of memories for the die-hard wrestling faithful.
FMW stands for Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling.
A match featuring a ring set ablaze, with seemingly no backup plan in case the worst should happen.
There's a FMW logo in the middle and it melted in our hand.
Well, the worst did happen, with FMW founder Atsushi Onita and hardcore legend Sabu suffering severe burns while trying to fight in and around the area that was basically one giant ring of fire. Number 9, Warning Shot. The aim of an average pro wrestling match is to give the audience a show, tell a story, and do so as safely as possible. We use the word average because Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman aren't your average competitors, and their match at the Royal Rumble 2018 featured one memorable bit of reality. Things first went off script when Strowman hit Lesnar with an errant knee. It was accidental, of course, but Brock didn't take kindly to it.
By the way, they're not using actual video footage. They're using picture footage, so still images. So I hope WWE gives WatchMojo the right to use video images again.
It's from either man. Number 8, Cash gets caught. Turnbuckle spots are an everyday part of the professional wrestling experience. Competitors dive off them,
come
fall
on.
off them, and
WWE
use them
is
to
one thing. I
inflict
thought
damage to their
AEW would.
opponents. They've also served as places where unintentional injury.
I thought AEW would give WatchMojo permission to use their video footage instead of still images.
Beating in a tag team match alongside his partner Dax Harwood when a fall from the turnbuckle went horribly wrong. Wheeler got caught on the way down and severely injured his forearm, rendering him unable to finish the match.
Ouch.
Thankfully, Wheeler is back in the ring now, but this was still one very scary spot.
Yeah. I thought AEW would give WatchMojo permission to use their video footage like actual instead of still.
Powerbomb botch. The term botch is used to describe a mistake in the wrestling business, an in-ring gaffe that's not supposed to happen. Sometimes these can be innocuous, and we, the audience, never notice a thing. Other times there are big long-term consequences, such as the 2002 SmackDown match, where Brock Lesnar accidentally broke the neck of hardcore Bob Holly. Although the rumor for years was that Holly sandbagged Lesnar, intentionally dropping his weight to make lifting up harder and more awkward, recent interviews with Bob have set the record straight. Holly claims that he just couldn't reach up to grab Lesnar's neck for proper execution, and they ended up coming down at the wrong angle, resulting in the cringe-inducing footage you see today. Number 6, a McMahon through the looking glass. A lot of pre-production work goes into a huge pro wrestling pay-per-view, with many working parts coming together to bring you the final show. Unfortunately, sometimes important details.
I remember this match. I did review on this. It was King of Ring 2001. I remember doing a review of this a long time ago. You remember my review, WWE King of Ring 2001. Watch my review to know what I'm talking about.
Glass simply refused to break. This caused McMahon to take some sickeningly real bumps on top of his head and neck before the glass finally broke. Of course, this didn't make things any better for Angle or McMahon because, you know, it was real glass. Number 5. Too many headbutts. Japan can be a haven for die-hard fans of professional wrestling, a place for some of the greatest matches of all time. Unfortunately, the strong style
Not even New Japan won't give WatchMojo video footage. Oh, give WatchMojo a break. They're doing the best they could.
as part of his moveset. Unfortunately, Shibata went to the well one too many times during an IWGP Heavyweight title match with Kazuchika Okada in 2017. His headbutt went over fine in the ring, but Shibata collapsed backstage afterwards, with official word being a subdural hematoma. Many figured his career was over, although Shibata did wrestle a brief match with Zack Sabre Jr. at New Japan's G1 Climax in October 2021. Number 4. Ladder spot gone wrong. The ladder match by design can be super dangerous. However, usually what we see in the ring is the result of hours of planning and rehearsal. You can't plan for everything though, and Joey Mercury found this out the hard way. A seesaw spot from WWE Armageddon 2006, involving the ladder, went pear-shaped when Mercury took the tool square in the face. Mercury was justifiably pulled from the match after the end result of a shattered nose and orbital bone, while the image of the immediate aftermath is one that fans will never forget. Number 3. Torn quads. Picture it, you're Triple H, and you're heading to work a tag match for May 21st, 2001's episode of WWE Monday Night.
Even though it's still picture footage, I'm surprised they're showing Chris Benoit. I'm surprised that they show Chris Benoit at any angle, given what he's done.
What's even crazier is that Trips finished the match, and even had the guts to take Chris Jericho's Walls of Jericho, a move that directly affects the quadriceps. Triple H, we salute you.
Yeah, I was legitimately surprised that WatchMojo, even though it was still footage, still images, I was surprised they were still showing Chris Benoit, especially what he's done over the years.
Foley's fall. The legacy of this epic incident from King of the Ring
I remember this.
is such that you don't even have
WWE
to be a
named this the
wrestling
number
fan
one
to
oh
know
my
what we're
god
discussing.
moment
It's been memed
on
and
their,
discussed to
you know,
death,
the
but if
oh
you've
my
never
god,
seen
the
it,
top
go and
50
search Mick Foley's
instances.
harrowing fall from the
Yeah, it was number one on WWE's top 50. Oh my god, top 50 instances. Sorry if I sound redundant.
below looks terrible.
But you get my
as it
idea.
was. However, it's the second fall, when Taker throws Foley through the cage into the ring, that Foley said hurt the most. As if the tooth sticking out of his nose didn't tell the entire story.
Ugh.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos, or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, don't tase me, bro.
Don't.
New Jack may be gone, but his legacy as the hottest of the hardcore remains secure.
Yeah.
I'll take his feud with Vic Grimes for
Finally, no still images, finally, actual video footage.
Hesitant Grimes resulted in a drop spot, causing life-threatening injuries to both men.
That's one of Jack's rules. Don't say you're going to do something and get up there and chicken out.
That's nothing compared to the time both men wrestled again in XPW, and New Jack went into business for himself. How, you may ask? Well, from a very real taser and a very deliberate toss of an incredibly high scaffolding.
Bombs away!
Thankfully, Grimes hit the ropes and bounced back into the ring. Otherwise, this would have been a very different sort of end to our list.
I told him, I said, now we even.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Maybe I'll watch a top 10 weirdest wrestling match some other time, but not today. Anyway, that was my viewing and reacting to WatchMojo's top 10 times wrestlers actually got hurt. If there's anything else you want me to view and react to, please let me know in the comment section below.